This really quick video is going to be kind of a public service announcement to let you know about somebody in our community that needs some help. That's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, said this is going to be really quick, and it really is going to be quick. Minimal rambling, but I have listened to a lot of podcasts in my truck. I spend a lot of time in my truck driving from project to project and commuting back and forth and everything. And one of my all-time favorite podcast is the Student of the Gun podcast. So if you're not familiar with that, Paul Markel, sometimes known as Professor Paul, has one of the best gun-related podcasts, firearms-related podcasts that I've ever listened to. He is a very competent person. He's a United States Marine veteran. He's a former law enforcement officer. He's a former bodyguard. He's a firearms instructor. He's got a wealth of knowledge, and he brings all that knowledge to the Student of the Gun. Is the entire business model, from the podcast to the YouTube channels to his website. He's an author. He's written some great books, just all kinds of stuff. He's got a really great family-run business there. Anyway, Paul has been diagnosed with some sort of cancer of the throat. I'm not a doctor. I'm not even going to begin to go into that. So I'm making this video just to let you know that Paul's sons have set up a GoFundMe account to kind of help pay for this cancer treatment and help him to stay alive. And I know just either the radiation or the chemo alone is like $200,000. So it's really expensive to stay alive these days. And by the way, I'm bringing this to you because Paul never ever would. I learned about this situation from James Yeager. So anyway, at the risk of rambling, I'm going to stop. I'll put a link right up here to Paul's GoFundMe. It may have to go through my website. I don't know what Google or YouTube will let me do. I'll also put a link in the description below, not only to the GoFundMe, but also to the Student of the Gun podcast and the Student of the Gun website and to his Facebook group. And I encourage you to go check it out. Paul's a great American, and he could really use our help. So because Paul won't, I'm asking, let's all band together and help cover the cost of his treatment. So once again, my name is Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. I'll see you next time.